Hi there, good morning. It is a beautiful, sunny yet very windy day here on the Hawaiian island of Molokai, here at Papuhaku Beach Park. Let's go check it out. One of the nicest and longest beaches on this little visited island of Hawaii here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Of course, one of the 50 states of the United States. So far, I have had a very, very nice time here on Molokai. I've only been here for 2 nights, so I checked out of my Airbnb there just now. Yesterday, I hiked up to a point which we will probably see over there, and we were looking across at this beach, so wanted to get a closer look at it. So I have a flight at 2 p.m. It is currently 10:30 in the morning, so I have limited time to try to see a bit more of this less popular and visited island of Hawaii. Why? I'm not really sure, because from what I've seen so far, it is really dang nice. But many people might be wondering, is it worth visiting? The most popular islands of Hawaii are Kauai, Oahu, where Honolulu is, the largest city and capital, Maui, and the Big Island, also called the island of Hawaii. But very few people come here. My flight coming from Honolulu was on a 9-seater plane. I assume it will be the same thing going back. So let's take a look at what appears to be an absolutely phenomenal beach. Look at that. So yesterday I was out at the end of that rocky point there, and man, oh man, is this ultimate or what? I guess it's 3 miles long. Just gorgeous. Look at that water. Here in the middle of winter, February 7th. I've lucked out with the weather. On Kauai, it was much cloudier, rainier, cooler. But yesterday and today, great weather here on Molokai. So there you go. That is just the beginning of the day's exploring, and we're off to a great start. This would be an awesome spot to spend the whole day, but I gotta get cruising, so let's do it. Hop in the rental car, 147 bucks a day, including all taxes, insurance, etc. Hawaii is not cheap. All right, let's get cruising. So I'm now driving over to the main town, which I already showed in another video, but I wanted to get over there and then continue beyond that and show what I can of the other side of the island with the time that I have left. But just wanted to give a little taste of the interior. You can see a good-sized mountain up ahead. Very, very lush green landscapes. Not much traffic. Definitely a very peaceful island with a unique atmosphere, unlike the other more popular islands of Hawaii. And up ahead, you can see the nearby island of Lanai. Kaunakakai is the main town, 4 miles ahead. You should also be able to see Maui, which is more to the left, out there, and perhaps we will see it in the course of this day of driving. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. Lots of churches on the island. Here we are coming into Kaunakakai. What is this? Another church or something else? State of Hawaii water system improvements, okay? Gas is $6 a gallon. This is downtown Kaunakakai. I'm just gonna keep on driving through it. So the end of the road is another hour's drive to the Halawa Valley, which looks spectacular. It is currently 11. I need to be back at the airport by around 1 in the afternoon. Kaunakakai School, which means basically I don't have time to get all the way to that valley if I'm going to make some stops along the way and show you what it looks like. But I will do my best to show more of the island beyond what I showed in my previous videos. So I haven't had breakfast yet, but I have it with me right there, the granola that I bought in town when I first arrived. So the plan is to find a good spot to take a seat, have breakfast, hopefully with a nice view. And it is windy, so I'm just going to show the beach here real quick and then get inside the structure here to have breakfast. But look at this. An amazing sunny day at a beach park just like 2 miles down the road from the main town, and nobody here. But I'm sure that there are some fun gatherings that happen here. Probably a lot more busy on the weekends. So this is definitely not looking like it's going to be too spectacular. Nope. Kind of a skinny, brown, average looking beach here. No waves though, so if the water was nicer, then it could be a good spot to swim and good with kids. There we go. Maui. Lanai. All right, time for breakfast. This is funny. This guy is, I guess, trying to open a coconut with the full husk on it by just banging it on a pillar there. Good luck, man. Doesn't really work that way. Coconuts are quite hard to open. You really need a machete. All right, so milk, Greek gods yogurt, Anahola granola, a paper cup, and my wooden spoon that I travel with, and then some coconut water and grape juice. This is gonna be good, especially with that Greek gods yogurt. It is one of the best. Looks like no luck opening the coconut at all. I didn't even phase it. Must be new to Hawaii, I'm guessing. So I double checked my flight, and it's actually at 2:35 p.m. and I need to be there like an hour or so beforehand. So that gives me a little bit more time, about 2 hours from now. A little bit of rain was coming down there, but that is Hawaii. It rains and then it goes away very quickly oftentimes, and you're back into the sunshine. So if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. And now we've got a little bit more serious rain. Let's see how long this lasts. It's 11:42. Let's see how long it takes to get back to the sunshine. 11:44. It took 2 minutes. Everybody here waves at you when you drive. That guy just like going into his house waved at me. Everyone that drives by waves at me, so it is a very friendly island. And here you get a glimpse of the mountain on this end of the island. The highest point is around 5,000 feet. Getting more lush over here, bigger trees. Horses. Another church, St. Joseph Church. Another church. Looks like it's closed, but figured might as well stop and do a quick poke around. Get out, feel the air. Looks like it's about time for a paint job. I wonder how many people come here on Sundays. It's always worth checking. I'm sure it's locked, but oh, we get to see inside a church. Not, you know, super exciting, but a little taste of the culture. Father Damien, who helped the leprosy patients. That's him there as well. Canonized in 2009 in Rome. Well, that kind of shows you a little bit about how safe Molokai is. They leave the churches on. Look at these just amazing trees. I didn't have too much in the way of expectations, but overall, I have to say Molokai is even nicer than I thought it might be. I mean, this is just gorgeous, and I like the kind of old-timey buildings, the way that it's not like super modernized. I guess that was a bus stop there. I haven't seen a bus. I like these, simple wooden homes down little roads tucked away in the trees. This is some serious jungle here. Not sure what technically qualifies as jungle, but anyway, some big trees. So we're almost to the far end of the island, but the road must get really windy or a dirt road or something, because it shows it being like 10 minutes to cover quite a bit of distance from here, like basically to the end of the island, and then it's another 30 minutes past that to get to that valley, even though it's a shorter distance than what takes 10 minutes, according to Google. So the issue isn't so much the distance as must be a rough road or something. A little bit of a beach here. Beautiful creek. Well, I guess this is kind of a driving tour. Another church, United Church of Christ, established 1855. Wow. The road is getting narrower. We must be almost to the eastern end of the island. I haven't passed a single car in quite a while since I left the main town. It's been like 2 or 3 cars. Denali. I worked there. Summers of 91, 92, 95, 2017. Another dramatic bay. Finally seeing another car. Okay guys, well, I have come to not the end of the road, but the end of the road for me, because, whoa, it is only 15 minutes further to the Halawa Valley, but it is 12:23. It is an hour's drive back to the airport from here. I have to fill up the gas tank. I have exactly enough time to get back in time to catch this flight. If I miss this flight, I miss my flight tomorrow to San Francisco early in the morning. So, man, what a bummer to be that close and miss out, because there were nice looking waterfalls. I'm sure more good beaches, probably hiking, but that will all have to wait for another day. So there you go. A bit more of this lovely, peaceful, little known island, smack in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, which definitely deserves more than a couple of days. I hope that I will be lucky to come back another time. Is Molokai worth visiting? As always, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want more action, more activities, more of a city experience, clubs, more popular beaches with more going on. I bet that's a nice little walk down there, but I gotta cruise. So if you want the full-on action, the classic Hawaiian experience of Waikiki Beach and Honolulu, and helicopter rides over Waimea Canyon and the Kalalau Valley on Kauai, and the big hotel resorts and all that, then Molokai might not be the place for you. But as you can see from this series of videos, it is a very, very nice island, and I am very genuinely surprised that it is not more popular. It really deserves more visitors, but it's fine with me that it is as quiet as it is. You can go find the action if you want it elsewhere, and then you can come here and have a very peaceful, relaxing time. Really like nowhere else on earth, certainly nowhere else in America, except I guess maybe Lanai over there, which I'd like to see as well. Perhaps my next time to Hawaii, I will see a bit more of Molokai, get over to Lanai. There is much to see on these 8 Hawaiian islands. So that is all for now. Tomorrow, flight to San Francisco. We'll be visiting family for the next little while in California and Nevada. So no idea what will be coming next. A few random videos, perhaps, we shall see. All right, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Aloha.